Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, aka Steve, and every year I make one of these videos, and I'm not the first nor the last. There's probably, realistically, about 1 million of these videos going up every year on this day, of people reflecting on the year that was and talking about the year that will be. And it's weird because you get two kinds of people, right? You get people that kind of use the new year to rejuvenate and kind of reset themselves, recenter themselves. Then other people who are on social media like, yeah, it's just a fucking made-up date by the Romans, it's another day, the calendar's not even real. And, you know, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life, because while they're true, or while they're right, and while the date and the year has no real bearing on anything, it's a nice starting point, and it's a very clear starting point that people use to try to better themselves. And I'm all for that. If you want to, I don't care what dumb, arbitrary thing you want to use to better yourself, I'm all for it, because bettering yourself, well, it's better for yourself. And I don't really make New Year's resolutions. I kind of, I use years as blocks of time where I try to accomplish things, because it's very easy to go from, it's very easy to set those dates apart and see them in the future. I realize that makes no sense at all, because I don't know the exact words I'm looking for, but it's, you know, January 1st is an easy fucking date. You can go January 1st, January 1st, and you don't have to ever, you never like, all right, see, if I'm going from like August 9th to like April 4th, you don't have to ever, it's simple, it's clear cut, and you know, it's an easy boundary, it's an easy point to choose. So I use those blocks of time, and because, you know, your years are, people count things in their years. I'm 27 years old. I'm doing this for 6 years, so a year is a very standard unit of measure as far as how long you've been doing something. Duh, obviously, but it's very common. It's very common, and what's the word I'm looking for? It's very common and tangible, I guess, metric of time. So 2018, for those unaware, the biggest change of my life is I started wearing silly bands. That's a joke, but I do have 2 silly bands on, and I'm gonna keep these on probably forever. And one of them says "Pups Rock." And that was because we had a birthday party for my puppy Broly, and we gave out silly bands. And I'm very sentimental, and I want to hold on to this till I'm dead, because I like reminders of my family, and they're dumb reminders, but I think it's kind of cool. And the other one I have has a symbol on it that you probably can't even see. You can't even see it, but it's a symbol on there, and that has other meaning that I don't really have time to get into, because it's kind of a dumb meaning, but it means a lot to me, so I'm wearing it forever. But those are, you know, this silly band. If you ever wonder what they say, that's what they are. But the other one, I'm gonna, actually the other one I showed, see, I'm not gonna show you guys, because I definitely feel like somebody can figure it out, because I think we might be in the same fields of entertainment and how we spend our time, you know, you being the comment section. But I showed everyone at work a few months ago. I let them take pictures of the symbol, try to figure out what it was, but they couldn't. So it's a logo of some kind. It's not like a hate symbol from like the 800s or something like that. So let's temper that one. Let's kill that rumor before we get started. So 2018, I started my game development in like a serious manner, right? I'm not just like fucking around on Visual Basic. I'm actually doing it, and that I think is the biggest thing for me. I am excited to see where that takes me. I talk about Nimble Nimbus all the time. It's the game that I'm making for mobile right now. That's only really being used as like a learning tool. So I'm gonna be releasing like a game that its only ever purpose was to help me figure out this game engine, and in the process, you know, make something that's fun and tangible. So I definitely could release that now. I could just release it right now, and I wouldn't be happy with it, and I don't want, and I'm not gonna release it till I'm happy with it. There's stuff that's gotta be done, but it works and it's done for all intents and purposes. It's done. I'm adding enemies. I'm thinking about adding another weapon. I don't think I am right now, because I don't know how much more particle effect knowledge I have. And I'm definitely going to add at least another item of some sort. And, you know, I'll get there. But I'm taking my game development seriously. I think it's been June since I started working on this game. It's been, I mean, I go sometimes weeks without ever opening up the software, the engine to code. So I could say I've been working on it for 6 months, but that's not true. Since August, I've been working on this iteration, because the other one I had was a trash can. But I mean, it's gonna be, right? It's gonna be a trash can if you've never done it before. So even if you've done it before, it might be a trash can. So I'm super pumped that I've been kind of working on the game design in a serious tone. I figure probably by the start of 2020, I'll be actually fully invested in working on the game that I want to work on. Give myself a year to kind of finish this up, learn a few things, do some more work on that, and then really get started on the game that I want to do. So probably 2020 is when I'm going to get started on that, which I'm excited about. It's a long time away when you think about it, but then when you look back, you're like, wow, a year went by so quick. But you know, I can't set goals that are too lofty because I'll never do them. So I'll give myself another year working on this game. I'll probably release it way before then. I'll probably release it in the next like 2 months actually. But I want to give myself time to not only release it, but then work, take people's comments and feedback, implement those, work on extended features, and then once I've been doing that, I'll probably feel confident working on like a real full game. And also hopefully I'll have saved enough money to kind of pay people for the work. Because obviously I've been doing most of the coding by myself. I got graphics done with this game, but not nearly as many as the game I'm gonna want to work on is gonna take so much work, and gotta have cash flow for that. So we'll see we'll see what happens with that. But I think that's the biggest step I've taken this year as far as my own personal life. Definitely been taking some, I would say more so lately, some steps towards my emotional and mental health. My shortcomings, I'm not taking it too personal, my shortcomings in that field have definitely affected my home life. And it's not fair to people in my home life. By people, I mean my wife and dogs. They don't have to, they shouldn't have to deal with, my shortcomings as a person. So I think I've been working on those a lot. And, I don't know whose fault it is. By that, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, it's my fault. But, I don't know if, I don't really, I've never intentionally done anything wrong. I guess we're gonna get a little personal, but my biggest kind of problem is that I get aggravated with a lot of things really easily, and that translates to home to me just kind of not being the happiest person in the world. And then my wife's like, "Hey, you want to do something?" And then I'm like, "No," and then she's like, "Oh, okay." And that kind of snowballs, and then it's just kind of blah. I realized I just took a serious topic and reduce it down to blah. But that's what it's been. I mean, so I'm taking steps towards getting myself better. That way everyone in my life is going to be better off for it. But that's not like a year bait. That's not like a January 1st, gonna stop swearing at babies. Like, that's not what I mean by but I've been doing it. But 2018, I took a big step with that as well. And 2019's coming up, and I think I just pretty much have game development goals. Now, obviously, I'm always going to have YouTube goals. I want to use YouTube and Twitch and streaming as passive income, but I don't think I'm ever going to get there. I just think there's too many people doing it. I don't think I'm entertaining enough to beat all those people. Let me rephrase that. I have confidence in my ability to entertain people en masse if I put in the effort. I don't have a lot of time to do that or to wait for a channel to grow with that effort. I'd much rather put that effort into things like game design and making my family better, right? So I'll always be uploading videos, I'll always be streaming once in a while, but game design is kind of my focus right now. And of course, I run a business with my wife, and I'll be getting a promotion shortly, I think. An in-house promotion, which will be nice. I'll be making more money for better hours and higher bonus potential. So I'll have some extra money to, I'll have some extra money to kind of get my wife things, mostly. She's been doing a lot better, too. She got this new traction device, so she can use it at home. It, like, stretches and compresses kind of her neck and her discs, and it takes a lot of pressure off the nerves, and it's been helping her a lot as well. So 2019 should be a pretty good year for us in that regard. My wife and I own a business. We actually just got a partnership that'll give us 12 appearances a month, 12 paid appearances a month. So that's fantastic, in addition to what we're already doing elsewhere. So that's extra money for us as well. So things are great in that regard. But I think 2019, my biggest obstacle is this game development thing. For anyone who's been watching me for a while, I've been uploading YouTube videos for this is my 12th year now. And my biggest flaw has always been coming up with an idea, announcing the idea, working on it for a little while, never finishing it. So I definitely want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that with the game design. Hope that wasn't a Freudian slip. That would suck. And I really want to kind of explore that. And maybe if I take the time this year and I can make a solid game that graphically it's not going to be up there with really anything you're seeing because I don't have the ability or the money to pay for that. So it's going to have to rely on being innovative and fun. And even then, the first game might not be innovative because it's my first game. But I think the next game after that is going to be the big one. But this one, it could be a great stepping stone for me. Who knows? I could be talking it down. It could be a fantastic game, and I'm just you know, I have no confidence in it because my vision is on the game after it. I might not be seeing what's in front of me, which is possible. But I'm definitely working hard on this game. I've been working probably 16 total hours over the last 5 days on just making this one enemy move. So I'm definitely trying. There's definitely a lot of effort there. I would definitely like to expand my YouTube and Twitch and streaming kind of, you know, reach, definitely. But I got to be doing more with it. Obviously, I got to upload more than like one video a week. But I'm enjoying. People don't watch Dragon Ball Legends, but I'm enjoying it, so I don't care. I had the NFL Madden franchise that I just stopped doing. It wasn't very fun. I'm gonna get another Madden going forward, and I'm not gonna pick the Giants. I realize I cannot pick. You know what? Depending on the quarterback they draft, I might pick the Giants. But I'm definitely gonna keep doing my MLB franchise, taking a little hiatus from that. But I realize that every time I always want to start over because new rosters come out with New Year's. But then I play 40 games anyway, so who gives a shit? So I'm going to keep doing my franchise, the Marlins. I actually have one more game left in the series, the next series, so I'll be uploading that probably the next 2 weeks. Mostly also for me. I enjoy doing it, right? I understand this is blurry, but it's where my phone camera is right now, and I'm going to go with it. So I definitely want to extend my internet presence, but that's not as important to me as kind of my game development stuff. That's not as important to me as making sure that my home life is as healthy as possible. So... you know, I'll always be uploading because I find it fun. I find it fun to play Dragon Ball Legends and upload. I find it fun to play, I don't know, Smash Bros. And upload. I find it fun to play Call of Duty and upload it. So I'll be doing that along with the Pokemon stuff. We got the WBE starting shortly. I still have to play my guy, but I mean that's not gonna be nearly as much time as other leagues because it's more of a fun league. So that I'm sure will help my motivation going forward. So I have a lot of things to look forward to this year. I just have to make sure that I don't overwhelm myself because I want to make a card game, I want to make a book series. I gotta temper those for now and kind of focus on what's in front of me, and that right now is game design and family life. And you know, the YouTube thing is that. So I'll always be there. I would definitely like to make more passive income doing this because passive income is great, and I want to. Obviously, I invest heavily in the stock market for my retirement's sake, so I want to have more money to put into the stock market so I can retire as early as possible. I'm shooting for 45. That's now, what, 13 years, 14 years away, so I got some work to do. But we'll get there. And whatever it is you want to do. And, you know, comment what you enjoyed most about 2018 and what you're looking forward most to in 2019. I'll have that at the beginning of the video as well, so in case you never got this far, you'll still be able to answer it, and I'll be able to read the comments. But if you did get this far, then you'll be seeing it once and hearing it once. So, I hope you guys enjoy everything. Have a great day, and I will see each and one of you guys next time. Good night.